So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K20, and in today's video, we're going to be doing the reset rebuild. Now, I put out a poll on my community tab letting you guys go ahead and vote in order to decide what my next rebuild would be. I left that up for a couple days. I knew it was going to be a couple days before my next video. That's why I did that. So if you guys do not check that out, make sure to check it out. You guys can have a little bit of say in some of these videos that I do. But today, the reset rebuild challenge. Basically what this is, the way I described it in the poll was, after every single year, I have to trade my entire starting five. I want to step it up a notch. We have to trade the entire lineup. So typically I run a 9-man rotation. If for some reason I don't, 9-man, 10-man, I have to trade all of those players basically after every single year. And to make it even a little bit harder for myself, if they are a free agent after the season that we use them, I am no longer allowed to re-sign them and do some sort of sign trade, which makes it a little bit harder. You know, you guys have been wanting to see some challenges. So we're going to hop in and do one of those today. But as always, if you guys are new around here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay a while. I'd love to have you around here. We're on the road to 30K. And if you guys could leave a like on this video, it would be much appreciated. Help me out a ton. But let's hop right into this. I'm going to do a fantasy draft. You know, start today is still down for whatever reason. I really have no idea. 3, 2, and 1. We end up with the Trailblazers. I mean, I don't know why start today is down. If anybody knows in the comments section, that would be much appreciated if you could tell me. Oh my God, we had the 4th overall pick. Holy shit. Okay. It's not very often I get blessed with a high pick. So Luka went 1. That happens a lot. It's Luka, Giannis. I mean, these two sometimes flip-flop. Harden went 3. Harden would have been cool because I really never get to use James Harden. I kind of want to go with LeBron. Dude, the NBA back yesterday was just, it was good to see. It was good to see. All right, I think I kind of have to go with LeBron here. I mean, it's going to be weird as hell trading LeBron after a year, but, I mean, I signed Kawhi Leonard a decent amount. I've been able to sign Anthony Davis before. Kevin Durant is somebody I'm also strongly considering, or maybe Steph. It's like between these three, but I think I got to go with LeBron. I mean, I got to go with LeBron there. Also, I know a lot of you guys comment this all the time. I did make sure to go ahead and, you know, reset all my picks. So every team has their own draft picks. It's not like, because sometimes I forget to reset on them, or like the draft picks that, you know, previously traded. So LeBron's here. LeBron is here. That's going to be absolutely awesome. At this point, I'm kind of looking for a nice, like, young guy. I also got to get guys who I make sure are on more than 1-year deals, because if they're not, then I'm kind of screwed, and I got to definitely remind myself to do that. So Kyle Lowry's not a bad option. Kyle Lowry I never really get. So let's go ahead and take Kyle Lowry. And honestly, let's make it a little harder. I'll send the rest of the draft. I'll see you guys with the team. The rest of the team came out looking like this. As I mentioned, LeBron and Lowry were the 2 picks I made. Drew Holiday is going to be here. Not bad. Again, I got to make sure these guys are on multi-year deals to start this, or I'm going to have to go ahead and trade them, because if they're not, I'm kind of going to end up screwing myself over, and I don't really want to do that. Malik Beasley, Chris Boucher, Tony Bradley, Ersan Ilyasova. Not too bad. So let's see. Point guard is definitely a solid spot right now. Holiday and Beasley are good. I'm probably going to trade Beasley because I think his contract is probably up after this year. Yes, it is. LeBron doesn't need a backup. I mean, Chetty Osman is here. Old teammates right here. I would like to get a better starting power forward. That just kind of goes without being said. But if I have to start Ersan, who, you know, can be a stretch 4 for me, that wouldn't be the end of the world. And Chris Boucher, I actually don't mind. I don't mind, except for the fact he's on a 1-year deal and then I can't re-sign him after this year. That is going to be tough. All right, we definitely got a couple trades to make here. So the first trade here is going to be coming with the LA Lakers. Malik Beasley and Chetty Osman over to LA for Thomas Satoransky and a first-round pick in 2021, top 3 protected. Now, I'm doing this deal because, one, it gets us a first-round pick. As you can see, I mean, the picks are fully reset for every team. I mean, the only pick I don't have, I have that's not mine, is this top 3 protected pick from the Lakers. And then I'm going to go ahead and move in Thomas Satoransky to the shooting guard spot. He is 6'7". I think he can definitely handle himself there fine, being a backup to Drew Holiday. So I kind of want to improve this spot. I mean, I'm ultimately going to no matter what, just because, again, I definitely need to get somebody who's not on a 1-year deal. And Satoransky's definitely on a multi-year. Yeah, he is. Okay, so I think moving Chris Boucher to power forward actually goes up to an 81 overall. Could definitely help me find a better trade, and I'll probably package him in maybe with, is anybody down here making, no, nobody's really making a decent amount of money, but I'll just put him in with Torrey Craig. Maybe I can get offered somebody that's, you know, just a little bit better than Boucher. I don't need anybody amazing. I mean, obviously having LeBron James, it's not going to hurt. I mean, LeBron's just a guy that I'm never able to get. Like, I've seen some guys trade from, like, other My League YouTubers. I just am really never able to trade from. Like, I try, and typically I just cut it out because, you know, there's really no point of you guys watching me not being able to trade for people. Jakob Poeltl would be interesting. I think he's on a 1-year deal, though. Like, this is where it's going to get tough. Enes Kanter's on a 1-year deal. I was thinking about him. All right, I'm looking for maybe, like, a really young center here that's not making a ton of money that still could potentially be on their rookie contract. Because definitely, like, all right. I would try for Mitchell Robinson. I'm definitely going to, okay, well, low-key, they want Drew Holiday. No, that's not happening. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. That's definitely not happening. I will go ahead and give you... Let's see. I'll give you Damian Jones, and I will give you a 2nd-round pick. You know what I mean? Why? I feel like 2K is being super slow right now. It's definitely not like the normal speed. Okay. I will probably end up giving them a first round pick just because I think, oh my God. Honestly, it's not even that important just because I'm only going to have him for a year, so he's really never even going to hit his full overall potential. Maybe Rashawn Holmes. Is he on a 1-year deal, though? No, he's on a 2-year deal. All right, I would take Rashawn Holmes. If they want to do like a similar type deal, we would acquire $2 million more. I would go ahead and give you Torrey Craig, and I will give you, I'll just do second round picks again. Come on here. Oh my God. Come on. Okay, and they grew that. All right, so we're going to get Rashawn Holmes here, who's actually low-key a guy I really don't get. So LeBron's not going to have a backup. I still think I'm going to probably rock with Ersan Ilyasova here just for at least a year. Actually, maybe I can find a trade because I do have Tony Bradley and Damian Jones here. So I'm going to package Jones and Ilyasova. Let's see what I can find. My next trade here coming with the Detroit Pistons, Damian Jones, Ersan Ilyasova, and a second-round pick over to Detroit. Robert Covington and Jordan McLaughlin are going to be coming back here to Portland for us. I'm excited about having Robert Covington. I think that's absolutely going to be huge. His unbelievable defense. I would almost prefer to play him at the 3 and have LeBron be at the 4, but I'm okay with it. So this is how the team is going to be looking here for year number 1. I actually really like it. I think we can definitely be pretty solid. Labissiere will honestly get a few minutes here. So we have 14 minutes remaining. We're going to go 32 here. Covington like 34. LeBron 38, that's fine. Like 35 here, and then 35 here to Lowry. Okay, yeah, this is how the rotation is going to be looking here for year number 1. Kyle Lowry, Drew Holiday, LeBron James, Robert Covington, and Rashawn Holmes. Bench, Thomas Satoransky, Jalen Brunson, Tony Bradley, and Scalabissiere. I mean, this team looks solid. I believe everybody in the starting lineup is on a more than a 1-year deal, so let's see how this team does. Luka goes ahead and takes the MVP award here at the end of year number 1. 49 and 33. Okay, I thought it would be at least like 52, 54 wins, but 49, you know, I'm more excited for the playoffs because I think LeBron's going to do some things. Luka MVP, as I mentioned, 0.9 assists off a triple-double. Zion, Rookie of the Year, Cleveland, interesting. Penis Canner, 6th man in Cleveland as well. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. Actually looks pretty good in my opinion in Denver Nuggets uniform. Luka also wins Most Improved. Frank Vogel, Coach of the Year. So we're actually a 2 seed with 49 wins. That's actually not bad at all. I mean, who's here in LA? CP3, Josh Richardson, Harrison Barnes. That's actually a super solid starting 5. Okay, that definitely scares me a little bit. Definitely a possibility of us playing them in the Western Conference Finals. Bron, Kyle Lowry, Drew Holiday, Rashawn Holmes, Covington. So, obviously we don't have a ton of scoring on this team, which might hurt us a little bit. I mean, I can't imagine we scored a ton of points per game. Yeah, we did not. I mean, 113 points a game just isn't great. But defensively, we're super solid. Actually gave us the second best differential. So, defense wins championships. That's the vibe today. Trae Young, Sexton, Ariza, Bogdanovich, LaMarcus Aldridge. That is a solid 7 seed right there for the Dallas Mavericks. I think we can probably... Okay, we're losing game 1 right here. Already not off to the hottest start, and I just hate how long this takes. I know it takes so much quicker on PC, but I do have 2K20 on PC. Don't get me wrong. I do have 2K20 on PC. It just... There's something about when I set up like my Elgato to record on my PC, it screws something up and it always looks bad. That's why I don't do it. I'm going to figure it out for 2K21. I might play it on there, but maybe not. De'Aaron Fox, DiVincenzo, KCP, Rudy Gay, Clint Capella. That is going to be the starting 5 for the Golden State Warriors, who I really didn't even think that's really not that solid of a starting 5. I honestly would take Dallas's 5 over that. Oh my God, the Lakers lost in the first round. We're moving on to the West and taking on the Denver Nuggets. Okay, D'Lo, Terrence Ross, Kawhi, Morris, Jackson Hayes. Brandon Clark's on your bench. That's a dumb move. It's Atlanta, Indiana over there in the East. Are we serious? Wow. I guess LeBron is just clamping Kawhi, kind of what he did last night to end that game, but it just feels so good to have basketball back. Like, even if it's not, it does feel like it has a summer like league vibe to me, but like still, it just feels good. Indiana Pacers here in the NBA Finals. Garland, Barrett, Porter Jr., Giannis, Mitchell Robinson, Favors, Larry Nance. Do you have enough big men? Do you have enough big men? Holy hell. I want to know what the average height of that team is. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this one. We're up 3-2 right here because I want to get some gameplay with LeBron. It is not every day I get to have gameplay here with LeBron. So, and it looks like we're going to be doing that today. Okay. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? It would be bad on my part if I put that gameplay in. I know we just won a championship, but like it would be bad on my part if I put that gameplay in. So I'm not going to do that. LeBron does go ahead and win Finals MVP. So it was good to have you here, Bron, for a year. Unfortunately, your time to go is now. So we're going to head up to the draft lottery. We probably don't have any picks in this draft lottery. Wow, look, it just seems weird like the entire NBA is reset. Hornets end up with a number 1 overall pick. Probably going to take LaMelo. Okay, so Brandon Smith, I mean, your guys are all fine. I mean, I'm going to fire you, but like, I don't really see a reason to clear house here, just because, I mean, we did just win a championship, even though the team's going to look totally different. Peterson, and then, okay, so technically the challenge is already complete. Like, we did win a championship, even though, you know, we didn't have much to do. So, yeah, I can't imagine I'm going to find a pretty good trade for LeBron. But it's not like I have to randomly select a trade or anything. Like, I can choose whatever I want, like, in the trade department. Apparently, nobody wants it. Nobody wants a 30th overall pick. But, I mean, literally every single one of these guys is going to be gone. Let me make some moves here. Tony Bradley in the 30th overall pick, heading to Chicago for 2 future unprotected first-round picks. That could end up being pretty good. You tend to get more trade offers after the draft for whatever reason. I don't really know why that is. We have absolutely 0 team player options. And, of course, we were really not allowed to sign any of these guys back in free agency anyways. So just why am I would never give them the qualifying offers. So we are officially up to free agency. I moved Robert Covington to a small forward. Here we go. So our first trade here is going to be coming with the Washington Wizards. Robert Covington and Thomas Satoransky over to Washington for Victor Oladipo and Duncan Robinson. So we now have our new starting shooting guard and probably our new starting backup shooting guard as well here in Oladipo. I'm imagining, oh my God. Okay, so now, oh my God, Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum. It's not every day I can get Jason Tatum. And Tobias Harris, yeah, that's going to happen. I have never been able to like get an actual trade offer for LeBron, but yeah, Jason Tatum's here now. So he's going to play. Same with Tobias Harris. I'm going to be, oh shit. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I'm glad I realized this now, and, you know, not in however much longer it would have taken. I can't use Jason Tatum because he's a free agent after this year, and I'm not going to lose him for nothing. So, as much as I would love to use my favorite player in the NBA, I'm not going to be able to do that. Son of a bitch. That would have been perfect. It literally would have been perfect. All right. I mean, does DeAndre Ayton have a year after this? DeAndre Ayton does have a year after this. Okay. I'll probably do the DeAndre Ayton trade. That's not happening. It was so perfect, too. It was so perfect. Ooh, low key. That's not a bad trade offer as well. Actually, Mitchell's a free agent after this year. Yeah, okay. Like, I have to keep remembering that because I'm going to make a dumb trade. But we are going to do this trade for DeAndre Ayton. It's unfortunate. I didn't want to do it, but we definitely have a couple more moves to make here. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this trade here for Russell Westbrook. Funny enough, he actually ended up back in Houston. But I'm doing this deal, and I'm only including 2 of the starters here because when I traded LeBron, I didn't realize I got 2 starters, actually, because I got Tatum and, you know, Tobias Harris, and obviously Tatum was for Ayton. But you know what I'm saying? So I can include another starter in this. I'm going to try to get Russell Westbrook because, 1, he's on a 2-year deal, so I can trade him after this year. And 2, I think he's going to be really solid and help us win a championship. So I did just trade 4 first-round picks for Russell Westbrook. I don't really know how I feel about it, but it is what it is. So now I just need to trade Drew Holiday, and I need to get a new starting power forward. That might be a tough one. Drew Holiday does not have the greatest trade value in this game, and I don't even really want to trade up. I just gave up a lot. I shouldn't have given up 4 first-round picks. But I need a power forward. Kevin Love is honestly probably going to be who I go with. I think Kevin Love is going to be more than solid enough for us to... Ooh. No, but I can't get Rashawn Holmes back. It wouldn't even be useful. All right, I'm going to go with Kevin Love. Kevin Love, welcome to the team. We're also going to pick up Ashton Hagens. Didn't really need him, but it's okay. So, the starting 5 is complete. It's going to be Westbrook, Oladipo, Harris, Love, and Ayton. That is a solid starting 5. Ferguson was not on this team last year, so, I mean, he can stay... I think ultimately I might actually do a 10-man rotation. Brunson's going to be traded no matter what, but we'll see. Brunson's heading to Milwaukee. Robert Williams going to come in. He can be a backup power forward or a backup center. It really doesn't matter. Ashton Hagens, I low-key really don't need, so if I can just acquire a first-round pick, because it's not like I'm switching teams every year. I'm literally just switching the entire team. I'm switching who's on it. I'm not switching teams. That's why I need to keep remembering that first-round picks are going to be important. So actually, I'll just go 9-man rotation. Williams can be a backup power forward or center, whichever one I do not go ahead and sign here. But yeah, I am not allowed to re-sign Scalabissier if that means anything. So, Markieff Morris could be an option. Jan Mahimi as well. Oh, brother. How about I just sign James Ennis and I trade him for a new power forward because I don't really want anybody else. So I'm going to announce the rights here on literally everybody else. It's unfortunate, but again, I don't really need any of these guys, and I'm like 95% positive I have an entire new starting like rotation. Like I want to make sure of that before I go into the next year. So I'm now going to go ahead and train James Ennis and wait, when did I have Jordan McLaughlin? Wait a minute. I just didn't. How did he end up on this team? Well, he was here last year. Okay, that's weird. So Ennis is going to get me a new power forward now. Let's see what offers I get. Again, I don't really need anything unbelievable. It's not the end of the world if I don't get something really, really solid. George Hill's interesting, but again, not a power forward. George's Niang, sure, why not? Literally, have never probably gotten him in my life. I don't know how Jordan McLaughlin was on this team, but I'm pretty sure he was here last year, so I'm just going to play it safe and sorry. So I'm going to package Ferguson and McLaughlin, looking for a new backup small forward. Again, it's really not that important. Dougie McBuckets. Actually, wait a minute. Is he on a 1-year deal? Yeah, he is. Okay, I'd prefer to get somebody that's on a multi-year deal. Again, these options are probably pretty limited. Is Nasir Little? Yeah. All right, let's pick up Nasir Little. I'll move him down to small forward. We're all set now. I believe we only have 9 guys. Oh, wow. Oh, I just need to move Nasir Little. Okay. Where the fuck is he? How did Kenrick Williams end up back here? I don't even know how he got here. I'm going to trade him for a pick. I will see you guys at the start of year number 2. So, yeah, Victor Oladipo was on a 1-year deal. Massa here didn't know that, so we're just going to pick up Jamal Murray to replace him. It's something small. I mean, the year hadn't started yet, so, I mean, I can still trade anybody. It's more than okay. So, starting 5 is going to look like this. I'm going to go ahead and reset these minutes. I want Duncan Robinson as my 6th man, and then, yeah, that's perfect. So, Williams going to get 15. We're going to go, like, 18 here. 24 there is fine. And then 10 to Niang. Okay, we're going to go, like, 33, 34. They want 34 there. Okay, that's actually fine with me. So, year number 2 here. This is going to be the starting 5. Russell Westbrook, Jamal Murray, Tobias Harris, Kevin Love, and DeAndre Ayton. Bench, Duncan Robinson, Nasir Little, Robert Williams, and Georges Niang. I'm hoping this team's good enough. I don't really know, though. I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. Luka out here winning another MVP at the end of year number 2, but I want to talk about our record for a second because we went 66-16, and like I thought maybe overall this team was a little bit better than last year, but I don't know about this much, but I'm never going to complain about a good record. Wiseman, Rookie of the Year, ended up getting drafted by Oklahoma City. Nurkic, 6th man, is in Houston. Anthony Davis is back in New Orleans, funny enough. Marvin Bagley, most improved, and Terry Stotts does win Coach of the Year for us. So we're now a 1 seed. Again, I knew this team was good. I didn't think we were this good. But player stats in the year led in scoring by Russell Westbrook, Jamal Murray, Tobias Harris, DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson. It's just a shame we're going to have to trade all these guys after this year. But it's okay. It's part of the challenge. As we can see, team stats right here. Points per game, we're number 1. Defensively, number 1. Got to be the first best differential. Utah here in the first round. They have our old friend LeBron. Oh, boy. He might be wanting some revenge because he's probably, deep down, I would assume he's probably thinking, who in the right fucking mind would trade me? Oh, brother. Brother. But as always, if you guys have any other rebuild challenges, you can let me know. I mean, part of this, like, you know, my inconsistent uploading is, 1, me not having time to do it. Also, I'm just going to show you this team real quick. Whoa, that's actually a really solid team. 1, me not having the time to do it, which I know I need to make the time to do it because I do have other things to do, surprisingly, I know. And 2, that I just, like, don't have a lot of video ideas. And we're in such a dry spell here of 2K right now when it's like, what in the world am I possibly going to upload? This Golden State team is really not that good. So, I mean, if you guys have any other video ideas, feel free to let me know down below in the comments section. I love taking your guys' ideas. And then make sure to up arrow and, like, vote on the, or just hit the like button on the ones you guys like. It's not so I can see the comment. I'll see all the comments. It's literally just so I know you guys want to see it, if you know what I'm saying. Once again, here in the NBA Finals, we are once again taking on the Portland Trailblazers. We're the Portland Trailblazers, the Indiana Pacers. I would like to win another championship. There we go. Russell Westbrook, Finals MVP. Good to see him getting a ring. We're 2 for 2 right now. Not too bad. Obviously looking for the 3-peat right here. We're up to the draft lottery now. I don't believe we're probably going to have any picks in this year's draft lottery. Yeah, I don't see. Yeah. Okay, so nothing there. We might have a later pick that I just didn't see yet. CFO Malone. Where's Terry Stotts? There's no reason to let Terry Stotts go. He just won his 2 finals. I mean, it'd be pretty stupid to let him go. Why would I decline him after I sign it? It just makes no sense, but whatever. Up to the draft now. Yeah, no picks in this year's draft, and of course, all of these guys do have to be traded. It is unfortunate. Now, I am allowed to bring guys back on team player options. That's what I am allowed to do. I'm just not allowed to re-sign them in free agency, if you know what I'm saying. Qualifying offers, Duncan Robinson. I'm just not even going to give it to him. There's no point of giving it to him. I'm not going to sign and trade him. It's a big rule of this. So, we now pretty much have to trade our entire starting 5 for an entire new starting 5, and then we're going to work on the bench. Let's see what sort of trades I can get into. I moved DeAndre into a power forward, and we're going to be starting off this with this big blockbuster trade with the Detroit Pistons. I was thinking about doing this one here with the Grizzlies getting KP and Brandon Ingram, but I feel like I get them both a decent amount, and I really never get Kyrie. So, let's pick up Kyrie Irving. We do have to get rid of Tobias Harris for Julius Randle. Actually, is there any... Oh, no, the money's just not going to work. Okay, I do have to do it this way. That's fine. Kyrie Irving, welcome to the team. Again, Kyrie's never really a guy I get. And honestly, I'm fine with starting Julius Randle here. That's perfectly fine with me. It's the last year anyway, so I really don't have to be that worrisome about the contracts. Let's see what I can get for Kevin Love. Again, it's probably not too much. Blake Griffin is here. Low-key could go with Blake. If he's let the... Ooh, DeMontis Sabonis, actually. Actually, yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go ahead and pick up DeMontis Sabonis. We do have to get rid of Robert Williams. That's unfortunate, but we also are going to be getting a first-round pick, so Sabonis is actually going to be our new power forward now. I'm going to go ahead and move Julius Randle down to small. Oh, I thought he jumped up a bunch. Never mind, he doesn't. Okay, so obviously Russell Westbrook needs to go and Jamal Murray. We need a new starting small forward. We're going to power forward, and I need a new center. So that's fine. Westbrook now is either going to get me a shooting guard, small forward, or center. Let's see which one of these we can do with Russell Westbrook. So shooting guard, small forward, or center. I could go CJ McCollum. I think I'm probably just going to take Chris Middleton, though. I feel like that's a smart move. Ooh, or D'Angelo Russell. Kemba's here as well. No, let's go ahead and take Chris Middleton. We're also going to pick up Andre Roberson. He's going to be really key piece on the bench for us, I'm assuming. So, small forward is complete. Power forward is complete. So, Randall either needs to get me a center or a shooting guard, and same with Jamal Murray. So, Jamal Murray, I think I'd rather... Actually, I don't really know. I need a center or a shooting guard. And I'm not really... Okay. Yeah, I would do that. No, I'm not going to do that just because, again, it would kind of screw me up because I wouldn't have another starter to trade. Okay. Devin Booker, though. Devin Booker. All right, screw it. I'm doing this because I think I can get a good enough trade for a center with Christian Wood in order to make this happen. So, yeah, this is our new team. I honestly think this might be our best team yet. So, now Christian Wood in 2 first-round picks is hopefully going to get me a pretty good starting center. Again, I don't need anybody unbelievable. I just need somebody that's more than serviceable. And, of course, I'm not even getting any offers. He's making like $17 million, so it's not like I just don't. I mean, it's not like it's impossible for me to get somebody. And Clint Capella is making like the same amount of money as him. And I will give you like 4 first-round picks. Come on. This can go through. I don't really want to. Oh, my God. 4 first-round picks does get me Clint Capella. This team's absolutely sick at this point. So now we can keep Roberson. Unfortunately, Little has to go, so I'm going to pretty much trade Nasir Little for any other backup position. It's really not going to be that hard, I don't think. I'm not going to be able to get Brunson back, unfortunately. Ooh, but actually, I don't need a point guard. I mean, if I can get 2, that would be really, unbelievable, but I don't think it's going to be able to happen. All right, screw it. Let's just pick up Goga. Goga, welcome to Portland. So now I need to sign a small forward and a power forward. I don't really know. Ooh, LeBron's here. I wish I had money for him. All right, small forward and power forward, Justin Holiday. All right, I'll take Nico Melli. That's not bad at all. He's going to be welcome to the team. Duncan Robinson will announce the rights on. Hopefully it doesn't glitch and give him his qualifying offer. It very well might, but I'm very happy with this team. I'm very, very happy. I mean, honestly, like, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would because I actually have to think about, 1, who I traded for, and then 2, I have to remember to trade for the right guys, but you know what I'm saying. But we now have 8 people, I think, so I can also go ahead and sign a shooting guard because I can move Roberson to small forward. So, I'll probably work on some sort of sign and trade. I don't want to do a sign and trade with Boban, but I'm probably going to have to. I'm going to move into power forward and then just trade a couple picks in him, and then we will be all set. And I'm really liking the way this team is looking right now. So, Boban's going to go to an 80 overall, funny enough. The GOAT. First round pick, second round pick, shooting guard or small forward. It really doesn't matter, whichever one you want to give me. Come on. Devin Vassell, that's perfect. Okay, oh, shit. Ooh, actually, give me Jordan Poole instead. Jordan Poole, welcome to the team. Roberson's going to go up to small forward. I think this team is all set. I don't believe I've had any of these guys on the team before. I will see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. So before we do get into the rotation right now, what I want you guys to do is actually let me know in the comments section and vote on which one of these teams was your favorite. I'm assuming you guys probably, got to if you're watching to this point, obviously you're going to know to do that. But you can wait until after this year if you want to, go ahead and see if this team wins a championship. But I'm really liking this team. I think this team might be my favorite in my opinion. But year number 3, Kyrie Irving, Devin Booker, Kyle Middleton, Chris Middleton, Domantas Sabonis, and Clint Capella. Bench, Andre Roberson. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are going to say, why would you have Andre Roberson as a 6-man? Basically, I'm having him in here because this backcourt defensively is not the best in the world, and I feel like having him in here, whether he's playing small forward, whatever it may be, it's still going to be super important to have a defensive presence off the bench, if you know what I'm saying. Goga, Nicole Melli, and Jordan Poole. I love this team. I will see you guys at the end of year number 3. It's a clean sweep for Luka in the MVP department. Yeah, he's pretty good at basketball, in case you weren't aware. 65 and 17, 1 game worse than last year. I mean, it's not anything crazy. Cade Cunningham, rookie of the year, ended up getting drafted by the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio, 6th man in Miami. Anthony Davis. It feels weird to see him in a New Orleans Pelicans jersey again. It feels a little weird to me. LaMelo most improved, I believe he's in. Yeah. Oh, what? He was not in Philadelphia, I don't think. I don't know why I thought he was. Maybe he was. I have no idea. Terry Stotts, coach of the year for us. I believe that's the 2nd year in a row that. So we are once again a 1 seed. We take a look at the rest of the standings right now. Golden State, I feel like Golden State's not even that good. Like, looking at their team in previous years, it hasn't been that good to me. But it is what it is. Kyrie led us in scoring right here. He had a really solid year. Devin Booker, Chris Middleton, Sabonis, Capella. I mean, I really like the makeup of this team. I think this team is definitely on track to probably win a championship. Just under 127 points per game. We allowed just under 110, giving us just under a 17-point differential. So, Minnesota here in the first round. Cunningham, Satoransky, Sadiq Bey, Siakam, Whiteside. That is a really solid, young backcourt anyways, but I really still think we're probably going to blow them out of the water, especially, I mean, Kyrie's obviously a veteran in this league at this point. Devin Booker has emerged himself as a star. So we are up 3-1 right now, and we're not we win in 6. Moving on, Oklahoma City, Kemba, Donovan Mitchell. That is an unbelievable backcourt. DeAndre Hunter, PJ Washington, James Wiseman. Holy hell. That is not a 5 seed right there. That team should be higher than a 5 seed, but we're on 3-0. I'm never going to complain about that. We move on, and we sweep them. Moving on to the West Finals, we got Phoenix here. Ja Morant, Shea, DeMar, Lucas Samanic, Rudy Gobert. Wow, that is a team right there. Chicago and Indiana over there in the East. I don't know if we're going to beat this Phoenix team. I really don't know if we're going to beat this Phoenix team. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, that Phoenix team is just insane. That Phoenix team is absolutely unbelievable. Looks like Indiana and Giannis are finally going to get a ring after we beat them twice, but that Phoenix team is crazy. So, I mean, I mentioned it before we started simming this year. In my opinion, this is like my favorite team that I made. I don't know if it's, I mean, obviously it had the worst results out of the 3, but I still had a ton of fun making it. So if you guys enjoyed, as I mentioned earlier, if you could leave a like down below, it would mean a ton to me. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to turn on post notifications, be one of the first guys here as soon as I upload. But that about does it for me. You guys can leave any other video ideas down below in the comment section. Make sure to go like those comments that you want me to do. And also be checking out my community tab because I will obviously continue to post polls there so you guys can have some say in these videos. That about does it for me. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.